Hello, and welcome to a word of hope for the third Sunday of Advent, what we call Gaudete Sunday. It's Rejoice Sunday. We hear it in the opening readings from the prophet Isaiah and from Paul. We hear rejoice, and I'm going to say it to you again, rejoice. And we realize midway through Advent that you and I are invited into a real joy about the coming of our Lord and all that that means in our lives. And yet when we get to the gospel, we get to some pretty sobering teachings from John the Baptist. John the Baptist has just called them all a brood of vipers. He's really frightened them with his accusations against their lack of fidelity to their faith. And so they all start to wonder, whatever is it that we should be doing? How should we follow the Lord more closely? And he says, whoever has two cloaks should share with the person who has none. And whoever has food should do likewise. And then all of a sudden, the tax collectors, who know they are never in favor with the people, they say, well, what about us? What should we do? And John says, stop collecting more than what is prescribed. Live with integrity. Be honest in every aspect of your lives. And then even the soldiers asked him, what about us? What should we do? And he says, do not practice extortion, do not falsely accuse anyone, and be satisfied with your wages. All of a sudden, on this Rejoice Sunday, where you and I are expected and invited to really celebrate the coming of Christ, we're also invited at the same time by this gospel to celebrate our responsibility to share what we have and to share generously, more generously than we can imagine. Pope Paul VI, in his exhortation on the development of peoples, wrote this: no one is justified in keeping for their exclusive use what they do not need when others lack necessities. My friends, enjoy Gaudete Sunday. Rejoice in the Lord. And as Paul says, rejoice again and again. And realize, as these scriptures and this gospel tells us, that with our rejoicing comes grave responsibilities to share more than we ever thought we would be expected to share. As we've heard in other gospels, to those who have been given much, much will be expected. So my friends, in your rejoicing today, much is expected of your generosity. Go the extra mile with all the people of God who need you to accompany them. God bless you.